A very pleasant Tuesday morning to you. Welcome once again to Untengle on the Bridge 99 FM. A very special morning to you, Richie B. Have yourself a wonderful day. Also, Audley and the Up and Go team. Always a pleasure taking over from you all. So we're going to have, we had a conversation inside here a while ago, myself and Richie B and Audley. And so we're waiting patiently on the Grammy nomination results. I think we all agree, we're all on the same page based on the discussion that we had, but it just made interesting conversation. Anyway, Richie, you have a wonderful day, right? And I'm agreeing with everything that you're saying. So a very special morning to our listeners, morning listeners. So it's 10 o'clock again, 10 to 1 o'clock again, right? So we do it like that again. So thanks for joining us no matter what time it is. We always give thanks to have you, and we're always thankful that you've joined us. Untangle team, can't do without you. Trust me, you know that too. So, good afternoon, Beauregard.
Good afternoon, Mama Kelly. How are you doing today?
I am very well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Give thanks for that. Give thanks for life. The weather is lovely here in New York City. It's almost like the weather in Jamaica right now. We're going to be up to about 70 by the end of the week.
Woo!
So it's warming up nicely.
Beautiful. Oh, that's
Yes.
lovely. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, nice.
Other than the weather, there's a lot of crazy things happening here in New York City. It's been a rush of stabbings that we see going on in the last couple of days. There was a man accused of stabbing 2 employees at the New York City's Museum of Modern Art on Saturday. And he was taken into custody during an arson investigation in Philadelphia. So apparently he tried to flee the city, but he got caught up in another investigation taking place in Philadelphia, and they were able to pin him to what took place in New York City. He's a 60-year-old man who allegedly stabbed a 24-year-old man and a 24-year-old woman after learning that his membership had been revoked.
Which membership?
So,
what kind of membership?
At the museum. His membership at the Museum
What
of
anybody
Modern
see me
Arts.
trial? So no, come on. First of all, him a 60.
It's crazy.
And then second of all, what that for stab people over?
I know. Some people are going through some things. You don't know what people are think nowadays, Mama Kelly.
True.
I mean, people can have the nicest looking face and they're the craziest person.
Very true.
So, true indeed. There was also another stabbing that took place. Is the stabbing of a Queen's lawyer, and he was stabbed to death after refusing to take a case. Now, the Long Island resident is a 60-year-old man from China. His name is Jim Lee, and he was stabbed at his office in Flushing, Queens, when he refused a 24-year-old suspect at around 11:45 p.m. a.m. on Monday.
Well, no, him
So
really
he
need a
refused-
liar.
Yeah, it's a female actually.
A woman? Is she
Yeah,
a 60?
The lawyer is 66 years
Oh,
old. I'm not.
okay.
She is 25. She's another Chinese national as well. So it's a Chinese lady that stabbed that Chinese man because he didn't take her case.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
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 You know, when you talk about
Oh.
crazy, here in Jamaica, right? From ever since Jamaicans have a way, some Jamaicans have a way of hanging dangerously off the step of buses or trucks or whatever vehicle it is. And they're always
Yeah.
being advised not to do it because it's a very dangerous thing. Well, unfortunately, this gentleman paid the price, and I'm certainly hoping that others who have that tendency to do that as a habit will stop. Because what happened is that this gentleman was hanging off a coaster bus on the PJ Patterson Highway, fell off, and the rest is just too gruesome. 2 cars ran over him and killed him on the spot. And it's a very dangerous habit. Another dangerous habit is sometimes you see motorcyclists or bicycle riders holding on to the back of a truck and the truck pulling them as they ride along. Another dangerous habit. But this gentleman was not lucky, and it really stirred a whole heap of conversation. And of course, a lot of regret, because can you imagine that scene?
Yes, I could only imagine. It must be gruesome, and a lot of these things I see on social media, and we just want to say to the people in Jamaica and worldwide on a whole to slow down on the roads when you drive, because I see a lot of reckless driving that takes place, and people actually video themselves committing these acts. you know, and even getting into car accidents. Somebody's videoing someone else in another car racing in front of them, and when you look, is an accident happening in front of them. Everybody, couple people dead, and people get fling out of the car and all these things. So, you know, to the people them out there on the streets that's driving, take on the time and know that your life is not a joke, you know, and you shouldn't play with it them way there.
Straight.
You know? Yeah, man.
You know, the other day I was driving through the country, right? Bush.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you're not expecting this kind of driving there. So I was driving through the country, and there's this very normal looking car driving behind me. Now, there was this, apparently, they're obviously from the area, right? I have to say that because there's this turnoff that I was not aware of, but clearly he was aware of. And you see, when him reached the turnoff, when him reached that, just not a turnoff, just a little part where you can park. I mean, the man spin the car. I mean, 36 degrees, there you go. Spin him car right wrong in a little circle.
A 360.
A 360, right? And you know, I go on like a something good him do. That time me there behind him, you know, and me no expect this. So him spin film car 360, stop with a big grin pan film face. Of course, you know, him wanna grin. And you know, I mean, looking as though some kind of mission accomplished. Now, if anyone else was closer to that vehicle, especially those who are not anticipating this, you know what could happen?
Yes.
So
Well,
people
you know
are
what we
doing
say,
this,
and
you know, and them just not thinking. It's like, you know,
No, they're not.
them not think
No,
at
they're not.
all.
You know what we say and what we've heard since I was a kid coming up: show off, bring disgrace.
See him so.
Show off, bring disgrace.
See him so.
So when people do some things for no reason and it's not called for, sometimes them end up disgrace themselves. Might not happen this time, but maybe the next time you try it.
You
to
can
do
see say
something
in
where
the
it wasn't
area,
called for.
up in a little bush there where him come from. No, trust me, you know. No, because I'm going to say to myself, no, what do you? Up in a film little bush where him come from, him a the man. You understand? And film little car where him a drive. Me not nobody car in a car, film car no hot neither, but look here now. Film little idiot car where him a drive now is like him feel like say, him feel like say when him do them thing that big car him a drive. I see him salad.
Right.
Yeah, man. So some people
Here's
stop
something.
that.
Yeah, and just relax on the road and be aware of the other peoples on the road, to the other pedestrians and motorists that are on the streets. You have to be wary of those things as well. I know you're alone up on the road.
Straight
what I
up.
mean?
Straight
So,
up.
Yeah, man.
When
Here's
I
something else that might
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna let you know about this one. This one might put a smile on a lot of people's face now. For a whole entire year, marijuana has been legal in New York City, New Jersey, and Connecticut. And a lot of people have been saying that, you know, it's high time now that they get the ball rolling on these dispensaries. Well, they actually are doing that now, and the people who are getting first dibs on applications to become to have weed dispensaries are people who have been locked up before, people who have had convictions before, or if you have had a close family member with a conviction, you all can apply to get these marijuana licenses from early out, and you guys get the first dibs. Now they're saying that you have had to have had a business owned and operated for at least 2 years. And we know that a lot of people who have been locked up before for marijuana, they're very business minded, but they're saying that, you know, you have to have had a business that brings in capital and to show that you have had a successful endeavor in being a business owner and property and things like that. So for members of the community out there, if you have been one of those who were locked up, they're saying that, you know, it is a way to balance out the fact that a lot of these communities and peoples were affected, you know, by the illegal marijuana over the years, you know. So those people who were locked up back then, they're now giving them a chance to, you know, get back something out of the whole legalization of marijuana.
That's justice. That is justice. Because the people who getting these licenses here in Jamaica are people who fighting marijuana for thousands of years. And always have something to say about ganja man. And know that it's legal, and them a get the license. So, you know, we're really happy that somebody has the presence of mind to understand that that's not the person who needs to be given that opportunity, at least not first. So that's justice.
And New York is the first state to lead out with something like this. So, maybe other states will start to follow.
I hope, me take say I hope Jamaica listening, but take back that.
Them too. We too.
No, watch this now. We too. We too. You're going like you'd figure out which part you come from. What kind of we too? Them have them friend line up already. Biggest fight after marijuana from Junior Gang sing a nice tune about the same thing on the Stony Hill CD, But with about the people them who been fighting against it are now the people who making all the money off it. And I hope they're listening for whatever it's worth.
Right. Yes, and the final story I have from this side, Mama Kelly, the suspect who targeted and shot up to 5 homeless men between Washington, D.C. and New York was captured in D.C. and is now in police custody. Now, this man for the last couple of days has been going around and targeting these homeless men on the streets of New York City and in Washington, D.C. In their most vulnerable state while they slept, and he's I believe 2 or 3 of the men, and now he's in police custody. So that's a very good thing.
Something, Beauregard? There was a spate of killings of homeless people here in Jamaica. And recently, teenagers were arrested for the crime. And from a long time, people have been saying that some youth are doing it. You kind of wonder what thinking these kids have. As atrocious as it is, I would really like to talk to these young people to find out what could motivate such cruelty.
Yes.
A lot of people suggest that it's just idle mind, just idle hands.
Yeah, man. To take another life, you have to have a certain mindset.
Especially somebody who don't have no home.
Evil mindset.
Lie down on the ground, already disenfranchised, already having issues. What you do that for? Jungle. Well, you know what I mean? No, you know what I mean? Why you do it?
Mama Kelly, you let out the bird.
Why you do it? Why you do it?
Why you do it?
Sure.
That was a good one. Yeah, man, why you do it? Mama Kelly let out the bird. Oh my God.
Beauregard, can I tell you something? You see, this morning, today's one of those days. First of all, we switching times, and that in itself is a thing. And this morning when Vaughn said to me, say Beauregard, I say him can help with the thing. I'm like, why didn't we think of that from ever since? So I am so happy. Yeah, because there are times when we just need to know, say, Beauregard, you're there today,
Yeah, man. And that's what I was saying. I actually spoke to who we were speaking of.
Yeah.
And, I was trying to let them know, I'm just trying to take some of the pressure off of, that side and help out.
Yeah, man. We really appreciate of that.
Yeah.
So Kiprich is on.
We'll try to get that.
Yeah, man. We make it a one-off thing, We're going to make it no, if we're going to call upon you and say, Beauregard, nothing now go on. We can go on your side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to just chip in.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I'll make things up.
Man. So this is one case. We have Kiprich online here now. Say most of the questions them are for you.
Well, go on, Kiprich.
Good.
Wagwan Kiprich.
Yeah.
Mama.
Wagwan, darling. No, all me can contribute to this interview or you're cute. Because
tell you.
All is well?
All is well.
Nice.
Everything nice,
Nice.
Good.
Go ahead,
So
Beauregard.
Kiprich, what's been going on, my brother? How's life? How's the family, first of all?
Yeah, family is good. Everybody in good health and thing. Even though I lost my granddad the other day, COVID take him, but you don't know. We're holding it,
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw on social media where you were actually in Jamaica at the funeral. you know, and
Yes,
you
yes.
posted, you know. So condolences to the whole entire family on
Yeah, man, give
on
thanks.
losing your dad, on your losing your granddad, I should
Granddad,
say.
yeah.
Um, yeah. Tell us how everything started for you in music, my brother.
Well, my journey now, how it started. Um,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm from a community where a big studio is just around the corner just around the corner from my house, which is King Jamin Studio.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to just go around that studio there and watch the artists them, and get inspired by a lot of the artists them around that studio. The names and big names them who pass through King Jamin Studio.
Yeah.
Most of the
Yeah.
big name artists them. So that's where I get a lot of inspiration from. But how I actually get started in the thing is when I left England, because I went to England. I wanted to pursue law, but passion for the music bring me back to Jamaica and things. So
Mm-hmm.
I went around Freddie McGregor studio, and Tony Mataran had a dub session going on there at the time with Mr. Vegas and a couple
Mm-hmm.
of the artists. So I wanted the engineer who was engineering the session to hear me how I sound. I want everybody to hear me at the time, because I was that confident that my style was different, and the kind of flow what
Yeah.
me have at the time, because me I do the double rhyme
Yeah.
them and all them kind of thing. That so me I say something fresh that I want them hear it. So I said to Mataran,
Mm-hmm.
I want to do one of the dub plate them for you, knowing that as a young artist, when in a really I go get no play or what have you. Me not think about that. Me just think about getting the ears at the moment of who is inside the
This was
room.
around what year?
This is 99.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went in the box there and did the dub plate, and just as how I envisioned it, that's how it played out. I see everybody start looking through the glass, and I say, yo, who that in body and all of them kind of things. So, right away, me and the engineer exchange number and thing, and him call me up after me leave and make me know, say, boy, him have a rhythm where he want me jump on and thing. And I say, all right. When I go around there, I saw me get the rhythm of the night rhythm now. And, record the
Mm-hmm.
song pan it and thing, which is Lego the Boy, my first hit single.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so I did it. I didn't even know who I was recording for, because it's after that I find out that it was Gary G and Mark Hudson production.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
All right,
So
look here. We're going to take a
yeah,
break now, right?
yeah.
We're going to take a commercial break. When we come forward, Kiprich, I want to ask you, because I didn't even know that you had gone, you said, to England to pursue law. So I want to know if that is still one of your ambitions, especially like where you're a big foreign now. So we'll take a break. We soon come. So Kiprich,
Yeah.
answer my
Yes, mama.
question. Yes.
Yeah, man. Oh, so it's about the law part right now.
Right.
All right. I mean, I've always loved law, and criminal law, that is, and I still do, you know, but I am somewhat a fan of it now, because you see, I'm in a business where this music business, yeah, is a very jealous business, so it asks for all of your time.
It does.
Yeah, it asks for all of
It
your
really
time. So
does.
you can't really get no time that much to do anything else.
You find that it's very captivating to do you find, because most people who are in this business find that once you start to, not your ego, just reality, getting the
Yeah,
kind of attention that you get from the world and the love and appreciation that people give to you, it's very difficult after that to come out of that.
very, very difficult. Very, 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 very difficult. Because no, you have a responsibility now. You take on. You have your fans, and where you have to please and make sure you keep them going at all times. So you have a responsibility, and you have to just deal with that.
Absolutely. I got that.
Kiprich, take us back to when Kiprich was a little youth now. When Kiprich had go school, what was Kiprich interested in, and how did Kiprich, use the music, or were you influenced to start doing music?
Well, as a youth going school still, Um,
Where did you go to school?
Arden. I went to Arden.
Okay.
So all right. How I even discovered that I have the ability to write songs, is my teacher, my English teacher, bring that awareness to me, because my poems them where I used to write in school, I used to rhyme them up. So they were very interesting. So it's so my teacher used to always say, but these poems sound like songs,
Songs.
Because I always rhyme them up. I always have rhymes to them and all of them kind of thing there. So she always love read out my poems and them thing there. So that is where I discovered that I have the talent to write songs. This is why I am so good at storyline songs too.
Yes.
Yeah. Because and I mean storyline songs is just easy for me, very easy. Because I'm always creating things in my mind, and I'm quick on the pen to write about relatable things too, and them kind of thing.
And that gave you a lot of popularity.
Yes, definitely.
From back in the day, once I hear that Kiprich have a new song, me start laugh already, and me never hear the tune yet.
Yes, that's true. What I'm saying, the drama king.
And Kiprich, I want to tell you a happy belated birthday, my brother, because the other day on your birthday.
Give thanks.
Yes, your birthday was when? March the 2nd. And the other day on your birthday, as we do here at Irie Jam Radio, we celebrate artists' birthday, And one of the songs that I played on your birthday was the telephone song, which I believe was a very, very funny song and interesting song. A song where a whole heap of people can relate to, both men and women. Tell us about that.
Yeah, man, that song up to today. Up to day. You know what I mean? That song there, it's effective out there because, the phone thing is right through. Problems are going in at the phone, right through. As long as phone exists, problem going to be in the phone, right through. So this song is a song we're going to live forever.
How you come up with these things? How you decide, say, boy, at this joke me go crack and I know that one there. How you deal with it?
Why? Mama, you have to say, I don't even know them inspiration that just forward from more time. But them just come to me and as them come to me, I just put pen to paper. Or when we hear somebody talk about a situation, and from hear them talk about the situation, I start write about it.
Yeah, I hear you. And you talk about Beauregard asked you, what kind of kid you were and what inspired you as a kid. And I'm sure that teacher that you just told us about was saying, you never said a party, but me was a teacher. And we can just hear her say, instead of the whole of trouble where you're there, Aggie. You see? Why you don't try? Why you don't try this instead?
Yeah. True.
So you are just naturally a comedian?
Naturally.
Okay.
Fun person
but
to be
Mama Kelly, there's a other side to Kiprich. Because when you say comedian,
we know you're gonna say that, Killaboo.
Yeah, there's a other side to Kiprich, Mama Kelly. Because when you talk about Sting and when you talk about Kiprich music, Kiprich as an artist, Mama Kelly, is also a very competitive artist.
Yes.
And he's an artist that can clash. He loves the clash thing when it comes to competition with other artists. And for a while, he was the king of Sting.
I remember the military suit there.
Yeah, tell us about that part of your life, my brother.
Yeah, man, the clash thing. I want to tell you, say, the whole clash thing then is from school days to see me, because I used to go in a half a tree park, and clash with other schoolers from other school. Everybody used to just come out there to watch the whole showdown going on with us as schoolers. As a challenge them out there. Some youth from all different kind of school we tell themselves, so them have it. Them are go forward out there, and then we are gonna have the showdown and everything. I always I get the upper hand of them. So from them time them really know say I have the whole clash thing in me.
What does it take to be a king of clash? What kind of What kind of personality do you think you need to have? If you can go up on stage with all a man like where they on the picture there now, and have no fear.
That's merciless.
Well, that is the thing. You have
That's
to just go up there with
merciless, okay.
no fear, mama. You know, you have to be very convincing too with the lyrics. Them have to be on point, and you have to sharp. You have to well edgy. Because going on a stage, especially with the man in the picture you just show, with that man where is not a normal brother when it come on to lyrics and all them kind of thing, and clash thing a theme thing from before even me take it on that kind of way, than the people them say, yeah, me can do it. You know, it's not a easy walk over, so you have to be sharp. Your head have to clear, so you can, when you hear things, you're able to counteract
right away.
Right away.
You have to be witty, yeah, man.
Beauregard,
Yeah, man, very witty.
I want to ask Kiprich this question. You see, because you came up in the time of Clash and came up in the time of Sting, I feel that Sting was a training ground for many DJs.
Exactly. You know what I call Sting,
Yes,
Mama?
yes.
I call Sting end of year examiner.
Ah, see it there? See it there?
All right.
Wonderful
So
way
let me
to
give
put
you
it.
my name. Mama Kelly said training ground. You say end of year exam. I call it the proving grounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. All these
have to
titles.
prove yourself as Sting.
All these titles can take, because remember, how it normally going on. When you do well at Sting, them look out for that artist there for the next year.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
And that is what boss no for no.
Yes, definitely. And Sting is the kind of show where zero tolerance. You have to come with the A game or no game. Sting, because remember the kind of patrons where come out to a Sting event. Them people I see them as people who don't got no more show for the rest of the year start. Yeah,
True.
You see the people them where out in the street sell them bag juice and them cheese sticks and them donut and the man with them stall and all of them kind of thing. That them kind of people there spend them money, go downtown, buy them clothes, buy them Sting ticket, and say we are gonna take in with artists them over Jam World. Them people they have zero tolerance to foolishness.
See him so.
You can't go over there and not on your A game when you have them kind of audience there in front of you.
See him so. Where you call Sting, Beauregard, where you would call Sting?
Proving grounds.
You know why I'm going to agree with that? Kiprich, tell me what you think about this. There are a lot of new artists coming up now who we hear say good. But have they proven it? Them have some tune and them are go on good, but Sting is where them go for prove that.
True. Sting is where you have to go for prove yourself and say, yeah, you're bad for true. Not just talking say you're bad, because if that audience there not say yes, you prove yourself.
True.
You're bad for true. Then you're not ready. You just have to go back to the drawing board again. And you see,
True.
Oh, Sting stay. It's not like no when you have some shows where I keep out there, some parties and all them kind of thing, the way them just put an artist on and artists have a one song and you end up be a headliner because you're big on the posters and things. Sting is a show where you have to prove yourself from day one. You're there on the posters as a little small tat. And depending on how you're doing, you know, as the years go by, that's how you grow on the flyer.
Right.
Yeah. So when you reach to the top of that flyer, you know, say, all right, you prove yourself now to the people.
So was there any pressure, like knowing that you mash up Sting last year and you're the main attraction next year because people are looking to see what you're going to do this year? Was there ever any pressure returning to Sting to prove yourself better than you did the year before?
I mean, no, I never really get no pressure still. I never really feel pressured going into Sting the year after, because people tend to look forward. When you start do the whole clash thing there, you know, they want to know who you're going to war the year coming.
Exactly.
You know, because people start talk them things from the end of summer. You know, and you know, and people start look out and say, all right, I want to know who Kiprich are going to take on that year, and you know, at least them are listen out for that. So, I mean, the only pressure where you have is to make sure you're on your A game, as I may tell you. You can't go over there and be complacent and feel like say, yeah, true, you get them last year, you're gonna get them this year again. You still have to be on the A game, cause you will go over there and them turn by you too.
You know, I'm looking at you on stage with all them pose there. And you know, it really just reminds us that there's no business like show business, you know.
True. No business like show business, Baba.
No business like show business.
You put it right. Yeah, cause all of this is an act, you know?
It is an act. I love how you say it. It's theater.
Yes.
The outfit. You have to make sure you have just the right outfit for where you plan to do on stage too.
Yeah, man, your appearance have a tough, man. Because you have to remember, as I say, you have to be convincing, you know. So you have to convince them from your dressing go right on. You know what I mean? From your demeanor, everything. Everything.
But
have a sharp.
what y'all there to know? Pick me that to know. But you can't talk to him.
No, right, that's no, I'm well serious. Yes. right now, the drama not in it, right? That's no.
Yeah, a war, straight war.
A war straight.
I hear you. All right, you know, in 2021, this is my final question, right? In 2021, you said, I think it was in an interview, that you plan to refresh your sound and your image. What made you come to that, and how far are you along that journey?
Yes, I'm pretty much en route with the journey, you know, because what I did, remember how people know Kiprich in them time, there was like a skinny maga Kiprich, you know, and thing. Right now I'm going at the fitness center and, you know, get myself pumped up away and them thing there, so tweak the image that kind of way there. And with the whole sound thing now, you know, me do a little bit of voice training and them little thing there too.
Oh,
so
nice.
we approach the beats them a little different and all them kind of thing there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting for you,
Yes.
Kiprich, to say that you've done some voice training, even while at the top of your game. You know what
Yes.
inspiration that is for others?
Yeah, man. These, you know, these things important. You have to spend time and you know, put time into your thing. From you take your thing serious, that's what you have to do. And you have to change. You have to change along the way also. You can't stick to one thing. Get monotonous, you know. You will get boring to the people, and them put you on one corner.
For real, for real.
Yeah, so in order to stay relevant, you have to evolve.
Right.
Kiprich, what is your St. Mary connection? Is there a connection with you and the
St. Mary?
parish of St. Mary? Yeah.
Yes, man, the plunkett them. That is the connection. Yeah, man, the plunkets them up that side there. My family them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, my grandfather used to play a guitar with one string, you know.
Yeah.
Me never get to know that grandfather there on my father's side, but me hear say him play guitar with one string, all plunkett.
I have family up there too. My mom's family is from that side to St. Mary, Anatabia.
Yeah, Anatabia.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, sun side Anatabia and the whole of them region there.
Wow.
See it.
So music is in your blood.
Yes, definite. And Lady G is my cousin too, you know.
You're joking. From what side?
Yeah. From my father's side.
Oh, so she was a plunkett too. Well, probably not by name.
Not plunkett. She's from the Facey side.
Oh.
So like my father, mother side.
Okay.
My grandmother side.
Okay. Wow.
And then I have another little cousin at the thing again too, Jada Kingdom.
Jada Kingdom is your cousin?
Yes, from my mother's side.
So this thing is a real family affair.
Yeah, man.
Watch there. My sister in that, you know.
Yes, man. That G that we cousin that.
Nice, man. Always a good-looking set of people. Jano.
Thank you.
well, Kiprich, you know I know the Facey family right here in New York.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, the Facey family. And you don't know, you have the Plunkett them to same Juna P them. And then you have the Murphy them, which is Jada's side, that's my mother's side.
See it there. Nice. Big family, man. Small world, big
man.
family.
Yeah, man.
So 2022 now, what can we expect from Kiprich musically? What do you have in the pipelines coming out for the listeners?
Well, right now, I just drop a new thing, you know. And trust me, I getting a lot of calls about this song. It named Gallus Astrology. So, you know, I always try to forward it some different kind of vibe sometime, you know. Make sure, say, yo, some different concept. I get in the thing, I inject in the thing. You know, we not just come with everything where everybody are talk about. That's not my vibe. I like come with some different things sometimes. So this is one of the different things them. We are talk about the signs and the horoscope sign them. Because you know people serious about them signs them, you know. See it? So
Right.
I put this in our lyrics form right now. Girl is astrology with me and Diani.
So you're talking about the signs of women.
Yes, women.
Okay. Where's about
in
Aries?
a Gallus farm.
Where's about Aries?
Aries up in April. Confident is how them stay still. Easily get frustrated, love sleep naked, but a good girl fi wake with.
Boy!
Yeah, but so it's a very interesting song, you know. So I get a
Feedback,
lot
Mama
of calls
Kelly,
about
feedback?
this song.
Any feedback?
Yeah, man, a whole heap of feedback I get it from everywhere. You know, I mean, I get call from Cayman, like them said the first time it playing a Cayman, like the whole island shake up, and I call about the song, want to hear it over and over and over and everything. You know, then you know England to me see couple radio station. I say, yo, this song yeah half a hit, and you know, and I show it the love and all them kind of thing there. So I get it a lot of vibe from it.
You know, you're a very smart virgin because you see, just like how I asked you a while ago what you say about Aries, that is the catch with this song, you know. Everybody are going to wear about them.
Yes. True. Yeah, man, and the video is out there too, and my Vivo, Kiprich Vivo, and I did a live band shoot in Oche the other day with me and Diani also, so they can look out for that one coming very, very soon too. Live band setting up and thing, and you know, we'll perform the song, but we do it in like a video shoot form.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a commercial break again, and then when we come forward, Killaboo is going to wrap it up, all right?
All right.
All right, no problem.
So if you've just joined us, we have live online Kiprich, otherwise known as a Crazy Kid back in the day, and we're going to hand it over to Beauregard.
Kiprich, bless up, man. Thank you for doing this interview, my brother. You know, big up yourself. Big up Caperton, big up Lady Saw, Ninja Man, some of the artists that hails from out of St. Mary. You know, it seemed like something down there in the water, cause you've been doing very good and doing very, very well as an artist, both like Mama Kelly said, on the comedic side, keeping people entertained, and on the class side, the serious side, keeping sound men and a lot of hardcore dancehall fans entertained. And we appreciate that from you, my brother. And I just want to say, continue to do what you're doing. You've been doing great work. And what can we expect other than this new song that you put out? When are we going to see you back on the stage?
Oh, man, ready, you know, I'm ready, you know. You know, as soon as I vote man ready, I'm ready, and I have a couple more songs also, because right now I even have another song down there named Rich Look. You're going to see it in the dancehall space, like, because it has been creating some waves right now, you know, with it, because me and the dancers them come together and just do a vibe. So I'm ready for the street, you know what I mean, ready for the stage. So as soon as the place open and ready, I am ready.
Nice. Mama Kelly?
Kiprich, just nice hearing from you. I haven't heard from you for a while. Nice hearing from you. Nice hearing your journey. And
Yes.
it's a lot of love, right?
Yes, man. Every time. Lots of love, mama. You don't know. Good to see you too, you know.
Thank you
And
very
all
much.
is well.
Nice. Yes, all is
Yes.
well. Give God thanks.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. Beauregard.
Nice interview, Mama Kelly. Once
Beautiful.
again, big up Kiprich.
Beautiful.
Real youth, I see him a lot here in New York City. Sometimes, we end up in the, same venues, Walla Vibe or whatever. So I know some of his family here in New York City as well. So,
Nice.
it's a close connection, same way.
Nice. You see, say me know when to call you Killaboo though. You feel like say me an idiot.
You know what I go on, Mama Kelly. You know everything's going on. Yeah, man. Them can't trick you, Mama Kelly. Them
Can't trick me, my son. Them can't trick me.
No time.
Always a pleasure. And once again, thanks for stepping in when we needed you most, all right?
No problem.
All right.
Always a pleasure doing this with you. I look forward to doing this on Thursday again, and we have some things coming up for the listeners each and every Tuesday and Thursdays right here on the Bridge 99 FM and Irie Jam Radio. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have something to untangle it with us.
Right. All right. So, using this opportunity to bless up the Irie Jam listeners and viewers, always a pleasure being with you all.
All right, there you have it.